Hello, and welcome to my home. My name's Jackie, and I have a box. This is a trade video with Dawn Loves Couture. So she and I swapped bags. No, I sent her a bag I never thought I'd send her. You're going to have to watch it. I won't even spill the beans this time. Normally I spill the beans. The bag I sent her, I am shocked. I sent it to her, but I had to have a long heart-to-heart, the collector in me, and say, Jackie, you will use this one. The one you sent her, you know you've used it one time and you'll probably never use it again. So let's look and see what's in this box. Because she's done a video on it, but I haven't really seen it. And yeah. Would I have picked this out for myself? It's not a brand, it's a new to me brand, guys. Brand new brand to me. It's not something I look at, it's not something I've ever looked at. But let me do the story time when I get this box open so I can show you. So I'm opening my box from the bottom, which I commonly do, mainly because the front has your address on it, but the bottom sort of normally just has like a strip of tape, and the fronts normally have like 10 strips of tape. So it can be often easier to open from the base of the box than the top part. This is a really nice box, by the way. I can actually reuse this. I have a lot of boxes I have to use. This is, I believe she gets her boxes professionally um, packaged. This is the base. So it was, it has a little bit of tissue paper. Ooh. So, okay, so it only has tissue. Um, this is how it's wrapped. So it's fine. We're fine. It didn't have any weather where I live. There's no card or anything. That's fine too. So this is the bag. This is a Miu Miu bag, guys, as you can see from the back. This is my first Miu Miu. So Miu Miu is Prada. So Prada's name is Miuccia Prada. So Miu Miu is her nickname. So this is her daughter line. So there's the Prada line, and then there's the Miu Miu line, which is the younger, more hip, more version. So this is that weird color that I buy all the time. This is the epitome of my old lady church lady bag, I swear. Um, my sister's like, Jackie, don't you have that in a billion silhouettes? Probably. I probably do. I love this silhouette. This bag was too heavy for Dawn, and for me, it's perfection. Would I have bought this? No. Would I have gone looking forward to buy it? Not really. The leather on this is excellent. Dawn has more of a classy sense of style than I do. I'm a lot more kitsch, a little bit more. There's no punk, there's no rock and roll, guys. A lot more country. She has more edge, more style, and a little bit more class. Let's just be honest, in her selection of bags. So this is a little bit on the departure, but I love it still. So would I have looked for it? Would I have bought it? No. If it had been a red bag, yes. If it had been a blue bag, totally. I would have bought bright green bag, even if it had been bright orange. But I am very attracted to this weird neutral beige color. I think it's one of my more sedate looking bags, but it's a great the hardware on this is impeccable. The leather on this is amazing. This is a beautiful leather. This is right up there with my Reed Karkoff leather bags in the pebbled leather department. So let's take a look on the interior. Pull out the paper. Oh, it had a dust bag. Yay. So this came from wherever this came from. It came with a dust bag. So she got this on a inspected by, I don't know what site she got this. It's called Look a You Weird Story. So wherever she got this, maybe it's just stuffing, I don't know. Wherever she bought this bag from, because this is vintage, y'all. This is not a young bag, but this is a beautifully made. Gosh, it is heavy though. I do admit this is a very heavy leather bag. This is right up there with my Junie Florentines, large satchels. This is right there with it. So there is a tag in here that says made in Turkey. Nice. I like made in Turkey bags. Turkey has a great leather industry. So this is a beautiful bag. The quality, the glazing on this is just gorgeous. This is beautiful. Um, it does have someone sprayed Febreze or something on it. But it's completely fine. It's on the it's so one of the things about these bags, if you don't like bags like this, you should know, is you see how when you hold it like this, how the top of it kind of sinks down. Now, when this was brand new and young, This probably was stiffer, and it probably didn't do that. So it probably had a much better shape. As leather ages, it gets a little bit on the softer side, and it gets a little smushy and gushy, and it starts to relax. So when people have bags that are brand new and love the way they look, even if they like the bag still, 10 years, 15 years down the road, they're like, they don't like the way it looks anymore. It looks kind of old, tired, and sad, because they remembered when it was brand new, stiff, and it had a lot more shape. And even with an insert, this is not going to have the best shape with this type of top, because it's meant to actually do this over time. So for me, people say, I'm going to have that bag for the rest of my life. Let me pay thousands of dollars for it. No, no, hun. Most people don't keep their bags for 20 and 30 years. I do, but a lot of people do not. So don't fool yourself and say, I'm going to have that bag for 20 and 30 years. No, unless it's a trophy bag and something you just love looking at, I really don't think people, even if the styles come and go, I'm sure the original owner of this bag says, I love this bag. This is not an inexpensive bag. Even though this is a downline version of Prada, it's still in that family of luxury bags. It's an Italian, um, well, Prada is, I think she's from Spain. I could be wrong. I think she's Spanish, but um, she could be Italian. Anyway, they're in the same region. And so anyway, it's a beautiful bag. I love this bag. I think it's gorgeous. I'm going to use this bag. The bag I traded Dawn Couture, I won't use. It's a collector's bag. This is, I wouldn't argue it's a collector's bag. If this had been a Prada bag, maybe, but Miu Miu is kind of like the unsung hero. Right now in 2025, Miu Miu is having a kind of a resurgence, but it's not this Miu Miu bag that's having the resurgence. This is an old style bag, guys. And this is supposed to be the young hip line to Prada, which is funny because I don't see anything young and hip about this bag at all. Even 10, 20 years ago. But I love a satchel. I love a crossbody. I love a handle bag. I will probably only just use it with it like this. The handle for me is just to grab it and go. So this is not meant to be a crossbody. Actually, it's meant to be a shoulder bag, but I'll probably put extenders on it and use it as a crossbody, because that's how I use my giant satchels. I want to be hands free. I don't want to have to worry about things. I sling things towards my back all the time. This is a beautiful, and you can make it shorter. You can't really make it longer, but I love this design detail where they have the belt. Like, if you could extend this if you bought um, a complimentary leather and just have grommets and put in holes, and you could actually custom make another strap for this if you wanted to. I don't want to. I love the way it is. I think it's beautiful. I'm not really a golden um, hardware person. Brass is fine, but I don't really like gold. But I'm going to put this on here. This is a Portland leather good key charm, I just thought, and I think if it fits, okay, it doesn't fit there. It might fit up here. Yeah, it's going to stay on this bag because I think that's really pretty. You know, I, it has these cute little charms on here. It's that bright gold. Now, this type of bright gold, this is costume completely. So this is going to fade over time. If you leave this in the elements with humidity, it will tarnish. So also with the type of hardware this has, again, it's always a good practice to wipe it down when you put it away. When you're done using it, just give it a good wipe down. Don't put it in your bathroom because humidity is not good for leather or hardware. And not too dry, not direct sunlight. Put it in a dust bag if you have one. If not, it's okay because there's contact can happen. This is a very squishy, mushy bag. I love it. You could put a organizer in it, but I really don't think I want to. I think I like it the way it is because it's just going to be, actually, I will throw my stuff in there now. So this is my little bag of things. I'm just going to throw that in there. And I have my other stuff behind me, so I'll do that in a second. But yeah, I'll show this again tonight. I'm going to do a live later today, so I'm going to show this bag off again. So I'm going to close this bag. I like how, if you're not into branding, the Miu Miu is on the body side. This is the front-facing side, so you honestly don't know. This could be a Talbot's bag. If you don't know, you don't know, right? I really like it. There's a little bit of There's a little bit of a labeling right here. It says El Mew Mew on the gold at the top right here, but it's so subtle. You can't, it's hard to see. You'd have to look right on it. So this is awesome. I love it. This is a great trade. I'm happy with this trade, guys. I'm very happy. Dawn and I'm not sure how many trades we're going to get out in the future because there's not too many bags we like in common. She and I, again, we have different tastes, but we have been able to trade a few bags. And there's a little bit of wear on the edges, normal wear and tear. This is a beautiful bag. I would gather this is like a 15-year-old bag. This smacks of early 2005-ish, maybe 2010s. When this bag, that's where I see that bag. Not 2025 is a different vibe, y'all. So anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. Go watch Dawn's video and see what she got out of my collection, which believe me, I never thought would leave. It's not one of those bags I thought would leave. I showed her a bunch of different bags and she really didn't like any of them. And I said, okay, well, what about this one? And she was like, oh wow. And I'm like, okay, there we go. And I'll stop talking because I'll give too much away. Y'all have a great day. Bye.